Putting a hot camera back on the AC, right? Right. So we're looking at a non-right angle triangle, right? So a non-right angle triangle means that none of the corners will be 90 degrees. Okay? So they might have angles looking like this. Whenever you're right, that's not long. Right. So angles, whenever you're writing angles, angles are capital letters, right? So here's capital E, here's capital B, here's capital C, right? Opposite the angle is the length, right? So opposite E is the length E, and lengths and common letters. Common E, opposite B, common B, opposite B, common C. Right? Opposite C and common C, right? Lowercase. Right? So that's the way you label it up. Right? These are all the angles. Remember, the sum of all the angles is what? 180, right? Good. So the first rule we're going to learn cosine rule. Right? We're going to use cosine rule. Right. When do you use cosine rule? So what's your hint? Right? 2 seconds now. Whenever you have more lengths on an angle, basically. Right? So cosine rule looks like this. If you want to find a length, let's call the length a squared. Right? Cosine rule is a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc and then we'll cosine of a. Right? So what you will recognize is that b and c are the two lengths. B and C are the two lengths that make the angle E. You're seeing that? B and C are the two lengths that make the angle E. See that there? Okay with that? And A, well, A is opposite the angle, right? A is the length opposite the angle. Everybody okay with that? So when do we use this rule? Generally, we use this rule. We use when we have different conditions. But generally, we use this rule when we have more lengths. More lengths than angle. So when you have more lengths, you have 1, 2, 3 lengths on an angle, you'll use this rule. Okay? And next time that we could also use this rule, and whenever you have the lengths, whenever you have the two lengths, and angle in the middle. Right? That's okay. There's something I want you to note when you're working it out. You could write it in pencil, don't use brackets. Whenever you're working this out in your calculator, you generally work out this piece, put a bracket around it, and then work out this piece here. So you're working them in parts. You're working this part, then you're subtracting it. Right? As I told somebody, I think I told somebody this recently. These are 3 terms here. You have b squared plus c squared, and then you have a whole term here. This is one term. Sometimes when you're writing it, it looks like this. It looks like b squared plus c squared minus 2bc. And some people will that out and then multiply by cosine, but you can't do that. This is one thing, so you have to work out this first. You have to work out this and then subtract. That's okay? That's why I put a bracket around here. This entire thing here makes up 2. Are you okay with that? Because it looks, imagine you're doing a question, right? Imagine you're doing this 5 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 by 3 by 5 cosine 4. And it looks like you can work out this and then subtract this. The way it's written, right? That's one of the reasons why I put the little brackets here. So you see you're working out this and then this. Okay? All right, so make a little note of that and let's try some numbers. Right, that's cosine rule. When you're working with more lengths and angles, or you have two lengths and the angle in the middle, more than likely cosine. What's a good local brand over like food? That's no idea brand. Nine. I went in like Matooks Moby. Any particular? He said chocolate. Well, I'm a Marshall have one. Yeah, but I say it's bad. Hmm? The thing is ice cream, that P&G ice cream, that's local, I think. Right, ready? Nothing local, I like.
I don't like local.
No snack, no crab, no product, nothing.
You can pass on.
So let's try example number 1, right? Again, I'm gonna point out here what is B and C. Make a little note, right? B and C are the lengths that make the angle A. Just make a note of that so you know exactly what B and C, right? B and C are the lengths. B and C are the lengths that make the angle A. Okay? But we have now? Okay, it's not follow it, right? Yeah?
Yes, please. Munchkins.
It said what? Who said to put chocolate? Sir?
Well, you prefer chocolate flavored. I don't know if it's child chocolate.
Ready?
Ice cream or burgers?
Yeah, well, no, it's written. Yeah, no, yeah. All right, ready? So you want to find X. Are you ready? So here's a come back and close it up. Close it up. And you'll drink a water, go down. Hey, go get some water, come downstairs. All right, so watch it here. So we're going to use cosine rule to find X, right? B and C are what? B and C are the lengths that make the angle A, right? You'll see B and C here. B and C are the lengths that make the angle. You have to understand this because the next topic we move on to parents, right? Let's straighten the parent later on.
Nice.
All right. So you have 10, 5, and so on, right? So we're going to use, you guys see we're using, we have more lengths and angles, right? We have more lengths and angles. So this also counts this one here, right? So we have more lengths and angles. So we're using cosine rule. So we're using cosine rule, right? Cosine rule, I'll write it out Right, you don't have to write this out. A squared is equal to,
Also, the cosine also, it degrees that you have the two lengths by the angle itself. Like on the two sides of the angle.
right. So the two lengths here are the 10 and the 15, and the angle in the middle is 15. So you set it up, right? And I'm putting a bracket here because I want to work out this part first. 10 squared plus 15 squared minus 2 by 10 by 15 cosine 50. Pop bracket here and put a bracket here. Make sure you calculate in degrees for people who do not maths. Make sure you calculate that little t. So work it out and tell me what you get from x squared. You can do it all at once in the calculator. Leave it there now.
This is yours. I might eat it by accident.
Excuse me. Leave it there.
This is yours.
I'm half right, my son.
It probably got dumped.
Once sit down and they want to take a take. Right? In the calculator for this whole thing, Come on, what you got. Right? So we'll try not to wrong though. Right? Those who online, tell me what you get, right? Take your time. Take your time. And put it all in the calculator and put it practice properly, and it should get it right out. Right? Any answers online as yet? Richard, any answers? So I want you to put this whole thing in the calculator, right? You put open bracket 10 squared plus 15 squared. Close brackets minus open brackets. Yeah, don't forget the minus sign. Minus open brackets 2 by 10 by 15 cosine 50. Right? Samira has 132.
Yeah.
Anybody else get that? 132.2. Richard has 132.2.
Yeah.
Right? And right there, as soon as I get your answer, press second function square root. Right? Square root it one time. So you'll get the square root of 132.2. How much is that? 11.5. Anybody not getting that? You getting that? Yeah, choosing the well, what I want you to do is to not wrong though. So whatever value you get here, square root it one time. Right? So you don't do anything. If you want, you can put in square root here and get your answer one time. Any questions online there? Ishana, Ariana, find yourself sending my answers. Campbell, any you'll get in those values there?
Wow.
Campbell again, sure.
Definitely.
Anybody here not getting through? Are you okay?
Hey, I don't struggle.
Right, let's go again. Campbell there. Everybody else get through, right?
Right.
All right. You okay with this, right? So good. So again, x squared is equal to this squared cosine A, right? I'll give you one to try. Of course, it's easy now, you know which rule, right? The problem with these questions, sometimes I don't know the rule, right? Which rule to use. So it should be kind of easy now. All right, I'm going to challenge in a little while to find. Right? Find x again fast. I will take it long. Find x first.
We just focus on right there. You want to look different, right? That's not really. I don't know some of the other than why you look at. No. Damn. It was ugly, correct? Yeah, I know. It's okay. In 96. No, it's always got here. You want the Trinity. Let me right.
What? I mean, then I'll leave. The right by the school that dice. La Axari, where are you, Paris? I mean, why?
All right, any answers? Message your answers, all here. Right, message your answers. Let's see what you get.
No, I don't know what's it mean.
Any more? You're not seeing the board here, the board there, Giovanni? So it's 75 squared plus 40 squared minus 2 by 75 by 40 cosine 110. When you work it out, how much you got? 9,200
Squared.
and then the square root of that is
96.2 meters.
tell me again 96 point.
Yeah, 96.22. I don't know why they have to.
Online trouble there. I only have two answers. Shall I get through that? Yeah. Go ahead, Tina. Any questions online? Yeah, all here. Perinja, are you okay with that? Samira, yeah, good. Richard, you all got that right? Tamani? Nathan? Right, please send the answer so I don't have to go through and call everybody, right? All right, so that is just the intro to cosine rule. But here's the problem with cosine rule sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you're not making a squared the subject of the formula. Sometimes you make b squared the subject of the formula.
And there's we have the letters.
So you have to be careful. You have to be careful in making the subject of the formula, right? So I'm going to show you in the deep, and I want to see a handle making something else the subject of the formula.
They can only give us the letters with it, so.
No, right. So all I'm going to do, yeah, basically you're transposing the
It has not because by elimination and the function.
right. Here's what you're gonna, here's what basically we're gonna do, right? Watch this here. Suppose I change where the angle is. Suppose I do something like that. No, same cosine rule. It's not the sine rule because I didn't give you any other angles, right? Your problem here would be how to find x. But listen to this, right? What is B and C? The lengths that make the angle, right? That can't change. So one is B and one is C. And A is what? Capital A is, common A is 40, right? So watch this here. Use cosine rule. I don't know, it's not happening to me alone, other people too. Use cosine rule, that's not. Wait till it goes. And take it longer. What?
Yes.
Right, so watch this here. B and C, right? This is the B, this is your C, and this is your common E. That's a capital E, right? So 40 squared is equal to x squared plus 75 squared minus 2 by x by 75 cosine 60. Your challenge is to make x the subject of the formula. It's a little challenge.
So
You know?
let's start from there, really write down everything on before.
Right now how I have it, and I want you to make x the subject of the formula. Be careful, huh? You have an x here and have an x here. I want to see how you all work it out. I'll show you how I will do it, right? Take your time. Try to solve for x here. Take your time. The objective of this exercise is to make x the subject of the formula. Take your time, right? Up, you know.
Done this before in school, but it's rare this happens. If you do that, they'll be negative. Whatever. I'm trying something. It's supposed to bring up negative. Because it will be a very big.
All right, so I really want to see what you all come up with, right?
I'm not sure. I know what to do.
All right, so watch here. Right, so we're doing it piece by piece. I'm doing it piece by piece for you, right? So 40 squared, that should be around 1600, right? I'm doing it part by part here. One of the hardest thing in math is making the subject of the formula. Once you all master that, and everything else becomes easy. Because you'll understand that we use a cosine rule, right? Now the trick is to be able to find the subject, right? So this is 1 term, how do you write it? 75 squared. Right? Hey. Look at everyone.
So I need to.
Right? So 5625 is 75 squared, right? This is 1 term by itself, and this is the whole term here.
Yeah.
So we're going to work out that whole term there. 2 by 75 multiplied by cosine 60. Right? So I worked out this by this by this, and I got 75. So that's 75 multiplied by. See that? Anybody see what it's looking like? Quadratic. I bring it across the 1600. So it will be x squared minus 75x plus 5625 minus 1600. Right? So x squared minus 75x, I bring it across the 1600. That's okay? So what we have here, we have x squared minus 75x. How much is this? How much is 5625 minus 1600? I got 4025 equal to 0. Now you have to go to the calculator and solve this, or you use the formula, right? But remember the formula for quadratic, right? But because I am trying to save some time, I will just go to the calculator and do it, right? Right, and then you'll end up with 2x values. X is something and something else. Right? My do I do because I make it up. The numbers kind of bad, right? Numbers kind of bad, but you'll understand how I simplified it online. Do I to work out this part here, right? Because the numbers I give it kind of bad, right? This has no real solution, but don't worry with that. You all follow what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you notice I treat each term individually. So I will tell this, and I got this. I will tell this, I got this, well, I have this, and I will tell I get it. I bring everything on one side and bring the like terms together. That's okay? Right? Copy it down. Forget the x value, right?
This word, I'd say that this is
Yeah. Any questions online earlier? I'm gonna give you one, right? So I confused at first, but all right. Okay, so it's important that we work out each term and then you'll get a nice little quadratic, right? All right. Number one, phone up, please.
You don't find it looking like something else.
You see anything now? Okay, good. Come up now. All right, so let us take a look at things again. Hold on now, they're just trying to get the pieces out of one.
We match the jar first, she doesn't use all these things.
No, they have it in the group or they can sit down and try them out. All right, we're going to do part one here. Just do part one alone for me, right? No, I didn't show you a sign. We don't think else here. Now, see it. Right, try part one only, QS. Ignore the US, right? Find QS somewhere. You have to figure out what triangle you're using, right? Wait, that's not on the bag. On the bag. All right, let me write it down now. Right now, what you want to define QS up? Right, of course, what triangle are you using?
QRS.
QRS, right? So you ignore the next part of the triangle, right? Only focus on QRS. If you want, you could just draw QRS alone. Get ready? Right, any answers online? Let's see what we have here. Remember, it's not a right angle triangle earlier. Alejandro, check back yours. Yes. Message your answers now, please. I'm waiting on everybody online before I move on. Good, ma'am. Right, Samira, very good. Ariana, good. Richard, very good. I'm bringing the most pencil. Apple pencil. Right, good so far. Richard, Samira, Ariana. Send some more. Shannon, Ishana. Message you host earlier. Check it back there, Giovanni. Looking. Ishana, you sure you find the square root? I think you forget to find the square root. Aliandra, good. Right, Ishana, I'm messaging the wrong person. Eh? Correct now, Ishana. Who are waiting on? Malini, waiting on yours. Kamani, waiting on yours. Shannon. Varindra, did I get yours? Nope. Are you waiting on all you before I start working it out? Read the guide now. Why did you do that? Well, the guide now. Well, the guide now. What's his name again? Nishad, get you. All right. So if we get in trouble. Yeah. Oh yeah, you get yours. Campbell, send yours, please. Shannon, are you there, Shannon? Shannon, there are even messages on the group. Check and see the message on your group there. I know all the others. You know, message on the group. Yes, Shannon, I'll call you because it didn't work it out. All right. So let's see what you all got, right? So again, cosine rule. We're using cosine rule, right? So that'll be a squared is equal to p squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. All right. So a squared is your QS. The two lengths that make the angle 60 are 9 and 12. So B will be 9, C will be 12. 2 by 9 by 12. It don't matter which is 9 and which is 12, right? Cosine A, that's cosine 60. Remember, you're working out here in a calculator. And then you're working out here in a calculator. So QS squared is how much?
That would be, let's get ready, pull up the.
Yeah, 111.
117.
117. So QS is the square root of 117,
Which is 10.3.
which is 10.8 meters. Copy it down. Right? And there's one on the board. Yeah, wait. Try from right. There's one on the board. I wanted to try to find theta. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yeah. QS is equal to 10.8 meters. All right, I'm taking that off. Look at the one on the board. Try to find theta for me. Take your time, right? Try to find theta, the one on the board there.
Yeah.
So, when I use your phone, you're walking. Oh, no, yeah, I mean. I am loyal, but I don't. Well, you still need to speed time because we caught me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, como vou que eu vi era. Foi o pio. Yeah. Now, first time when you have anything on about it, so I have some people represent the So, Well, it's, you know, they might be looking at Look, I know what can only goes. What? Keep in mind when I get to the sign to put that. Look, they make on stick again.
Yeah, right.
All right, so I really want to see how you have. So yeah, try and make theta the subject. With all your skills, man, try some try and make theta the subject. Yes, it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard.
I know what you're doing.
Right? What I want to see is how you treat the terms and then break it down until you make theta the subject. So you see all these terms is problem, you simplify it. You can simplify it, these terms, right? Take your time. All right. This is not a right angle triangle, always
Yeah.
looking like one. It is not one. The cosine rule we're using, right? Anybody online have anything? Right, so you should have this, right? B and C is what? B and C are these two lengths, right? This is B and this is C, and this is E, right? So therefore, 7 squared is equal to 8 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 by 8 by 10 cosine theta. Right?
Yep.
You are trying to make theta the subject of the formula. So I want to see you handle this part. I want to see you handle this part.
So you are the answer for that, right? So
Huh?
the answer for that, so you just walk the top here.
No, just want a past paper.
They can have part.
How?
I get the non-negative number. Sure.
Somebody else not taking time. I remember this.
That is an interesting one.
All ready? All right, so watch here. I gave you some time, right? So watch this here. So 7 squared, let's see what we can easily work out. 7 squared 49, 8 squared 64, 10 squared 100. 2 by 8 is 16, by 10, 160. Right? Cosine theta. Are you okay with that? So I've taken This, I can add this for sure, right? These are two different terms. So 49 is equal to 164 minus 160 cosine theta, right? So can I subtract this? No, because this is one term. So I can take this 164 and move them away. Yeah? So that'll be 49 minus 164 is minus 160. Correct? What is 49 minus 164? Minus 150. It's minus 160 cosine theta. Right? I'm just going to switch them around. I'm just going to switch them around a little bit, right? So that's minus 160 cosine theta is minus 115. Oh no, I forget to record. Yes. Right? That's okay? So when you reach here now, we're trying to make theta the subject. So I can take this and move it here. Correct? So I'll get cosine theta is equal to minus 115 over minus 160. That's okay? Now, cosine theta is equal to 115 over 160 minus and a minus a plus, right? And then can we carry across cos? Yeah? So we'll get theta is equal to cos inverse 115 over 160. How much is that? Cos inverse open 115 and 160. 44.1. Thank you. 0.0. All right, well, I'll say 44, right? Anybody got that?
No.
Well, besides Brianna got it. Anybody else got it online? Huh? It's not Brianna? Brianna. Oh, sorry. All right, so it's a little challenging, and again, the challenging thing was making the subject of the formula, right? Copy down. I'm going to give you one to try again. Right, but what you'll follow how I did it, piece by piece.
Yeah.
So I will tell this, and then I recognize that I can add these two. And then this is one term, right? So I was able to move this. When I reach here now, I recognize I have something like this. Right? So I can divide both sides by 160. Okay? And then I work it out. Right. Remember I did a class, I think I did it for you, making the subject of the formula.
Yeah.
You can use that principle here. Right? And then do everything in reverse, right? So next to theta cost, next cost is 10 by 8 by 2. And you add these two and so on. It's a little bit long, but if you're struggling with that, I want you to go over that video, right? All right. All right, nice job. Come on, at least you reach kind of far. All right, let's go again. Let's try our next one. Tell me where you get the theta. Ishana, you okay with this?
Yeah. Wow, I did that.
All right, Ishana, let's see if we can handle. Let's see if you can handle this one here, right? All these are past papers. I just taking them out because oh wait, they're real cool. This thing have a I didn't even know that. It labeled. All right, we are trying one more, right? Just one more. Here's 9. Here's 12. Here is 11. Find theta. 9, 12, 11. Let's see if find theta then. Take your time. Same principle, yeah. Finding theta. Wait, by the time already?
Seriously?
We check out this score. A little boy. Forget to record the game. Right, those who online message.
So, let's say the answer like 72.97. Could you say round it off that whole or just 72.97?
Wrong it off the whole now. Right, message your answer to the nearest degree, right?
So take me over. What are you?
All right, ready? How much y'all got? I see in 73.
Yes, sir.
I see in 94. 45. On this number here. 73. All right, let's check out online. Message some answers, please. Message some answers there. Some of you, I think some of you are round up bad. Check and see. Right. So quickly, A is what? A is your 12 squared, B and C is 9 and 11. 9 squared and 11 squared minus 2 by 9 by 11 cosine theta. This is 144. This is 81. This is 121. What's this here? 99 by 2. This one? What is this? 198? Cosine theta. I'm moving this here. So this is 144 is equal to 202. Correct?
So you negative 2 is with the 9 and 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is 202, right?
Yeah.
Carry this here. You'll get 144 minus 202 is equal to minus 198 cosine theta. It's just border relative, but it changes board. How much is that?
Negative.
Negative is equal to negative 198. And then switching sides. So this is 198 cosine theta. That's 15. Cosine theta is 58 over 198. So that means that theta is equal to cosine inverse 58 over 198. And you all got 73.
Yes.
Right? Very good. Right, so let's look back at a little mistakes there, right? Any questions there? You all saw your little mistakes there, Shannon? I put a 2 and I work it out and get 0. Shannon, you see a little mistake there? Samira, good. You try to see a little mistake? Come on in. Yeah, I'll change the board. I'm gonna change from this classroom and go downstairs. All right, Tolia. Okay, nice. Come on, you okay with it now? Ariana, saw a little mistake. I think you round up a little too much, Ariana. Okay. All right. So we did not start sine rule, right? We just did cosine rule alone today. So next day we will do sine rule, right? No class next week, right? You all have Monday.